Editing Jade here. I wanted to do a little disclaimer before you guys watch my video or watch anyone else's video about the Adventure Awaits expansion pack. I am not someone who buys expansion packs on launch day or even a few days after launch day. It usually takes me months, maybe even years before I do it. A good example is the Life and Death EP, which I just bought, and it's almost at a year of being out. So when I say the frustration is real, it is very, very real. In this Let's Play, I had everything from my Sims aspiration progress be completely deleted to my child Sims progress as far as relationships go with their imaginary friend be deleted. I had my Sims T-posing, I had them freezing, I had my game lagging, and I never have lag, and it was frustrating. So there are moments where I'm completely silent and you might just hear nice background music because I am irritated. I know it's going to show up in my voice. So yeah, I just want to be transparent because I value that. And if you don't watch my video, if you don't even watch my channel, that's fine. I just want you to do your due diligence and either go on Reddit. It's a very nice place to ask questions, or I don't know, go see another Simmer's channel that you know has honest feedback, that's going to tell you the truth, that's going to be transparent, and take their word for it, because I don't ever want anyone who's watching my videos feel the need to buy anything, whether it's Sims 4 related or not, for the fear of missing out on something. You know, there's magic in editing, and even with any sort of pretty cutscenes or even the nice set dressing that's occurring within Gibby Point, I want you guys to do your due diligence and maybe wait until this pack is optimized for play. So yeah, I just wanted to say that, but we'll see what happens. I'm not going to carry the series out for a long time. I will do a part 2 this week, and that will be it. But yeah, okay, so that's all I have to say. Bye. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're having a beautifully sunny and blessed day. I'm so excited to say that I was actually able to get the Adventure Awaits EP. I kind of thought that I wouldn't have any extra to get it because there was a sale that was going on. I think it's still on, the autumn sale, but I was able to get it along with the Life and Death EP, Sims 2, and Coral Island. I may do some Let's Plays of Sims 2 and Coral Island in the future, so stay tuned for that. But I'm so excited about being able to play Adventure Awaits. Now, I want to put an apology out ahead of time because I will not be posting any of my Bubble and Brews or Very Veggie Legacy videos this week. They have been moved to next week because I want to try to do a mini Let's Play exploring the Adventure Awaits expansion pack. So I am sorry if you were looking forward to those episodes this week. I apologize, but I really want to get into the Adventure Awaits expansion pack because it's been a long time since I've bought like an EP within a few days. Like I just purchased it. Today of me recording is the 5th, and I just purchased it on the 4th. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm really excited to get into it. I've already created a family. What I'll do is I'll do a speed CAS, like a lookbook with you guys, as well as show off some of the CAS items that this pack comes with. I'm not going to go through the build buy catalog. There are tons of very wonderful simmers who have all of that available on their channel, and I think that they'll probably do a better job than myself going through each and every asset that we got with this pack. I just want to focus on gameplay and what is new to this, like what is it bringing that's new to the game. Now I will say that this particular save that I'm playing in does have custom content, and the mods that I use is the UI Cheats, Wonderful Whims mod, and I do have some pose player or photo mods in this save. So I just want to throw that out there in case you're looking at some of the environments or maybe some of the skin details that the Sims have. It's probably custom content or a mod. But yeah, so hopefully though it'll be distinguishable of what's the expansion pack and what's not. But yeah, I don't think that this will last more than like 2 episodes because they're going to be very long videos. So get you some snacks, get cozy and comfy, and we're just going to game and chill. I may not do too much talking. I don't know. I want to take it all in as far as like playing with this household and figuring out the ins and outs of the Adventure Awaits pack. I think what I'll be focusing on mainly is the activities with the kids, as well as the newer fitness activities like kayaking and archery, etc. So yeah, let's get right on into this video. And if you're gaming along with me and you've already purchased Adventure Awaits, let me know in the comments what you think about it so far. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But yeah, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so before we dive into the family that I've created, which if you didn't catch from the CAS speed through that I just did, this is the Forrest family. We have the dad, Bear Forrest, Rain Forrest, who's the mom, their daughter, Wolf Forrest, and Tiger Forrest. They also have a dog named Ruby, and Ruby was gotten off of the gallery. She's created by Pug Owned, just in case you are wondering. But I want to go over the map really quick. I believe we have 13 lots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, 13 lots available at Gibby Point. And I wanted to read some of the descriptions for each neighborhood. So first we have Wanderwood Wilds. It says life in Wanderwood Wilds sure is a blast. Literally, Hothead Rock Geyser may be the main draw to the area, but there's more in these woods than meets the eye. Sims can enjoy the great outdoors near campfires, kayak in the open water, and fish to unwind. Visit the old Firewatch Tower, perhaps to offer your gratitude to the one who keeps watch. Be sure to check in with the butterfly conservationist if you're feeling a little fluttery. And there is a festival here, which I'm really glad that we are having like new festivals introduced, though it may mean like another notification to come up. I do like having festivals to attend with my Sims. So the festival for this area is the Round the Fire Festival. The next neighborhood is Jellyfish Junction, which I personally am really excited to check out. It says Jellyfish Junction is known for its unique artistic vibe, attracting not only creatives but also kayakers and tourists eager to explore. Visit with Toshi, our storyteller, to learn more about Gibby Point Adventure Quest. Check out Fletcher's Point and the Lonely Lighthouse, a previous Plumbird hotspot. Named for arrow fletching from Underlight Bay to this or that shop. Oh, that is adorable. This or that shop. There's something new to discover in Jellyfish Junction, and it looks like the festivals that are in this area is the Fitness Fest and the Glow and Flow Fest, which I assume has to do with the jellyfish. And then the last neighborhood is Crystal Valley. It says, once a bustling gold mining community, Crystal Valley earned its name after an unusual occurrence took place overnight. The Scoops gold mine dried up, only to be replaced by crystals. Now you can visit and pan for crystals. That's awesome. Or stop by the Electric Lagoon for a neon jellyfish swim accompanied by a glowworm backdrop. Visitors may want to keep their eye out for a unique bird too. Check out the Stop and Know Center to learn more about this area. And then the festival here is the Sunrise Sunset Festival. Alright y'all, so we are officially at the Forrests residence. Now this lot is original to the expansion pack. I just went in and changed it to fit my style a little bit better, as well as add some custom content to the lot just to make it feel a little bit more like me, but it's a very lovely lot in my opinion. So really quick, I kind of want to set up some goals or expectations of this video, because I want to make sure that if you are watching this because you're on the fence about getting this pack, I want to make sure, one, your time is being spent wisely watching this video, but two, that I am also learning this expansion pack and not just sort of willy-nilly going through it. Like, I want to take my time and actually like see the gameplay and give good honest feedback on it. So I think for this particular episode I want to focus on the children, which is Wolf and Tiger. Wolf does have the Critter Hunter aspiration, and Tiger does have the new aspiration that came with the kids. For the kids, it's a Cool Kid on the Block. So I will section this episode out where we will work solely on Wolf's aspiration and then solely on Tiger's aspiration as well. So right now everyone should be getting ready to hit the hay because it is 11 p.m. sim time, And yeah, I did play with them a little bit off screen because I wanted to get a good feel of this household. I wanted to understand like where they were coming from, and yeah. And so I think what I've decided is that Bear and Rain both are originally from Gibby Point, and they met as teenagers at summer camp one year, and they've been inseparable ever since. And so naturally, when they entered in adulthood, they got married, had a couple of babies, and they've just lived in Gibby Point ever since. And they are rearing their kids to love nature and to appreciate the world around them, as well as appreciate Gibby Point. And yeah, I think that's really important to them, is to make sure that their kids are, I guess, getting the most out of their childhood, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I'm gonna have Tiger ask Ruby to go to the restroom really quick because I don't want her to use the restroom in in the house by accident. We'll also have him go ahead and fill up her bowl so that she's got some food for the rest of the day. Like I said, I think everyone else is starting to head to bed. Technically, Tiger should also be asleep, but he's still up. It looked like earlier he was playing on this new gaming console, which we did get with the expansion pack. It's a retro gaming console, and I am curious to see, yeah, look guys, it looks like there are two specific games for this console that is not native to the newer consoles that we got in like City Living, and we also have a base game console too. I kind of want to see what the Play Void Critters is, because this is giving me so many ideas for some of the existing Let's Plays that I have. So I'm going to see if Tiger will play that for us really quick before I send him off to bed. I guess I should note that it is summer break for the kids, so they don't have school this week at all. Look at that, guys. Oh, I love it. It's like Pokemon. It really is. And it's fun to watch it because we only have had this exposure to Void Critters through the machine that came with the kids room pack, and I myself am interested in like the lore of Void Critters. I have a Let's Play where one of the Sims is like a Void Critter nerd, and he even has his own club that's dedicated to trading cards for Void Critters. It's all imaginary because we can't really do this in game, but if this was an option, that would be awesome. And it looks like he's having a really good time doing it, so I love that. Let's see. He does have a moodlet. It says, "A friend's 2 cents from friendly advice sentiment." I think he got this from his dad or his mom. It says, "Being around a sim that cared enough to give helpful advice gives Tiger a burst of energy." And it looks like he's already reached level 4 of his motor skills. So Tiger can now play keyboard commander on a computer, and Tiger has achieved another level in swimming. He can now swim better and faster, so good for him. I'm gonna have him go ahead and quit because it's already 11:30 a.m. and I'm sure his mama is gonna be up in the morning wanting to start breakfast and get their day started with activities. And you guys will notice, not them sleeping in each other's beds. Oh goodness. Let me get Dad out of Wolf's bed. He needs to go to sleep with his wife. He might not can get through here. That might be a me thing. I'll put Ruby's bed in our inventory, but we're gonna have Dad get up and go to his room, and then I'm gonna have Wolf get up and she needs to go to her bed, and then we'll have Tiger. I actually want Tiger to do some interactions with the Imagine Me doll, aka the imaginary friend doll. Now this doll comes with the name Little Monster, and I didn't actually like that. I thought they put a lot of thought into the other dolls' names, and I changed his to Huey. I don't know why he looks like a Huey to me. I'm actually really excited about the Imagine Me dolls. I know this is a polarizing opinion, but unlike the Pixel the Bear that we are getting with the Forever Friends event, I really think that the dolls are adorable. In like a I don't know, in kind of a Muppet sort of way. There's something about them that reminds me of like Sesame Street or like the Muppets. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until in the morning time to actually turn him into an imaginary friend. But what I'll do is put him in our inventory and go ahead and have Tiger get some sleep, so that he is well rested for in the morning. Also want to go ahead and make sure I'm assigning this bed to Tiger so that we don't have that same incident happen again to where everyone is sleeping in each other's beds, because that was kind of strange. So I'm going to assign that one to Wolf, and then the parents have their own bed on the other side. So yeah, we'll go ahead and end off right here, and I'll see you guys in the morning. And yeah, I have a couple of ideas of what they'll start doing for the morning. I definitely want them to go and do some exploration in their neighborhood. They reside in Crystal Valley. Yeah. So yeah, we'll check out Crystal Valley with the fam, as well as do some archery. Mama Rain is up making some breakfast for everybody. I just had Bear go and walk Ruby to go for like a little jog because she needed to go to the restroom again. Wolf is also awake. She's taking a shower, brushing her teeth and everything, and then baby Tiger is also sleeping in a little bit because it is pretty early at 6 a.m. in the morning. But do you know what? I really feel like this family would be the type to be like, rise and shine, and it's like 4 a.m. They're like, come on, it's time to get up. The sun's up, we're up. So yeah, I think I am gonna have Wolf make herself a smoothie from the blender that we now have, which is amazing. I'm gonna go through some of these recipes that we can make. We can have an energizing apple spinach smoothie, which sounds delicious. I've actually had these in real life and they are pretty good. It says a smoothie full of energy helps stave off those pesky feelings of tiredness, may throw off your sleep schedule, but let's be honest, you barely adhere to that anyway. That's true. Let's get energized, baby. I love that. And then there's Eagle Eye Carrot Smoothie. It says help focus your perceptive skills, enhancing skills like archery and handiness. Oh, this will be really good. I do want to have the family do a little practice of archery because they do have a target on their home lot. But today I'm going to focus mainly on Wolf and getting her... No. I'm not going to focus on Wolf. I'm going to focus on Tiger and getting his aspiration checked off, as well as developing a friendship with his Imagine Me doll. So yeah, I think we'll have her make that, but let's continue with the recipes. It says the purge sequence, make sure there's a bathroom. Oh Lord, make sure there's a bathroom nearby because this bad boy will run through you like a freight train. The upside is that you'll feel great and won't have to use the bathroom for the rest of the day. Minor inconveniences for long-term gain. Yay! Okay. Vitamin Focus Smoothie says just pure nutrients to get you into the zone, slightly boosting just about every day-to-day activity you could imagine. I love that these are adding, like, they're helping out with activities that we might be doing throughout the day or skills. I love that. Berry Banana Blitz says sweet and delicious, loved by children and adults alike. And then there's the Athletic Boost Protein Smoothie, exactly what you need to get yourself pumped up. Enjoy bonuses to fitness activities. Doesn't hurt that it's surprisingly tasty. That's great. Sim Chocolate Shake. Who has time for jogging these days? In this economy, slurp one of these down to somewhat stimulate the metabolic effects of a nice cardiovascular workout. Okay. The chocolate helps make this slightly palatable. Alright. Meal replacement peanut butter smoothie. That sounds really good. Don't have time to eat? No worries. This smoothie was allegedly designed to replace a small meal. Okay, that's good. So that should help with hunger needs. Then there's the Rainbow Calamity. It says you ever put every flavor of soda into your cup at a soda machine? Yes. Kind of like that. A grab bag of whatever was laying around culminating into forbidden yet delicious concoction. Don't tell me you're not at least a little curious, right? And then the last one is the extreme muscle protein smoothie. Arms too puny, legs like twigs. Let's change that. Make your muscle gains count with this smoothie. Don't ask what's in it. No, seriously, don't. So, some of this should probably be banned. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm going to have her make the Eagle Eye smoothie. I'm really excited about these as far as like actually doing something to help with our Sims, like day-to-day activities and stuff like that, skill boosts. I love that. I'm gonna have Tiger come and grab a serving of breakfast. His hygiene is fairly decent. Everyone else's was kind of gross. So once he finishes up with breakfast, I'll have him brush his teeth and hopefully that will help a little bit. It looks like he also has a moodlet. Oh, you know what? These are from the socks that we got as an early, like a little extra gift if you got this, I guess, early. It says warm and cozy. It says Tiger's tootsies have never felt so warm and marshmallowy toasty. Oh, I like that. That's adorable. Yeah, him and his mom, I think, are wearing those socks because I just feel like there's something that they both would wear. I feel like Rain has like Jessie vibes from The Parent Trap. If you know, you know. But that's kind of her vibe. Oh, he's actually getting smelly. Bless his heart. Okay, I guess he wasn't. He was a little worse off than I thought. So I'll have him take a shower, and then we'll have Dad come back home and grab him some breakfast as well. Hopefully Ruby will be okay because she was kind of complaining. And you know what? I think I'll have Mom make herself a little smoothie too. We'll have her make an Eagle Eye carrot smoothie as well. She actually already has some skills. Like I said, I did play with them a little bit off camera. And she has a level 4 in archery. And yeah. Everything else is still a work in progress. So, oh, and let me also share with you guys the kids' aspirations, because like I said, I'm going to work on these, you know, individually. We'll focus on Tiger though. But with Wolf's aspiration, she has Critter Hunter, and right now she's at Amateur Lepidopterist. I don't know. I probably butchered that. The milestones that she needs to complete are purchase a butterfly and moth habitat, which we actually already have this, so I don't know why this isn't ticked off. It says catch 5 butterflies, examine 3 common butterflies, and craft 3 paper butterflies. We can actually go ahead and make a head start on one of those. Because she's got a paper crafting activity kit in her inventory, so I'll have her craft something really quick. Let's do a butterfly, and we'll make a white one. Also, I did have her catch a butterfly too. She caught a or she was supposed to have caught, and I'm fairly certain I saved it. Yeah, I did. I saved it. It's right here. She caught this butterfly. It's called a Dinah yellow butterfly. It says, how exciting. This is a butterfly or moth that his household doesn't know much about. Place it in the world and examine to discover more information about it. Okay, so maybe if I have her examine the butterfly, perhaps it will check off that she's actually caught it. I don't know. It was in her inventory, but I took it out just to put on her dresser to display it because I thought that would be really cute. It does appear that if you get the sim to actually examine it, then it will check off that on the milestone. And I also had her place the Dinah butterfly into the habitat because it didn't make sense to keep it in that little box. This looks far more comfortable for it to be in. Also, I do have Mama practicing some archery right now. I think, okay, yeah. He was eating breakfast. Look at her. Did y'all see that? Yeah, let's have him come watch her really quick. Tiger is using the telescope right now. Let's see, practice hopscotch, take on a formative challenge. So this is a want that Tiger has gotten to take on a formative challenge. It says oh, I guess he's already done that. Yeah, I don't know, why did it exit out of that so fast? That's crazy. Let's also look at his aspiration too really quick, because this is a new one that came with the expansion pack, and I'm really excited because I love seeing aspirations, like new aspirations available for the child Sims. It says cool kid on the block, and right now he's at the rock star level. It looks like there's 3 of these levels to complete. So first things first, it's play rock paper scissors for a collectible 5 times, win rock paper scissors 5 times, befriend 3 children, and achieve level 4 of the social skill. Right now he is at level 3. Really quick, I do want to show y'all, he's made friends with this child. His name is Buddy Scoop. This kid actually owns or operates or something. He is running a whole like storefront where he's selling collectibles and stuff. We'll go hang out with him a little later, but we do have good compatibility with him, so I assume that could at least be one of his friends. I don't know if the imaginary friend counts as a child or not. I mean, I would kind of think so, but maybe not. We got a pop-up for Rain. It says new personality trait. Rain has been quite a perfectionist lately. Rain thinks things should be done with high skill and lots of focus. Embrace the change. Perfectionist. Yeah, I could definitely see Rain being a perfectionist 100%. Look at her go. Oh, what is he doing? Did he not like that? No, I think he does like it. He's like, look at my wife. Not her being Katniss Everdeen. Hello? That's who I married. Yeah, man, you hit the jackpot. Good on you. Quick, I'm gonna have Tiger take out Huey. We're gonna call him Huey. We're not calling him Little Monster. Oh, and you guys, I'm so sorry. I haven't gone over everybody's traits, and I usually like to do this. So, Mama Rain, you'll have to excuse me because I do have some traits that are technically custom content. So, competitive was a new trait that we got in this expansion pack, and you can have like different, there's different variants of this trait. We'll get into it. So competitive, it says competitive Sims have to be the best at anything they put their sweaty focus on. Okay, especially games and physical activities. They're all about winning, so they take losing really personally. Depending on how they manage their competitive spirit, these Sims can either become an inspiration for Sim excellence or bask in the toxic pits of the abyss and become the ultimate sore loser. Oh man, and she's got a bad competitive spirit. So how do we improve it? It says to improve her competitive spirit level, Rain could encourage healthy competitive spirit, offer competitive skill tips, celebrate a win, successfully try to contain rage about a loss. Contrary to that, interactions such as over-celebrate a win, failing to try to contain rage about a loss would decrease her competitive spirit level to abysmal. Okay, well, that's good to know, good to know. But she also loves the outdoors. Again, as y'all saw, she did just earn the perfectionist trait. She's family-oriented. She has an aspiration trait as a quick learner. And yeah, the 2 additional custom content traits that she has is caregiver and an artist. So yeah, And Bear is outgoing, active, family-oriented, and he has the aspiration trait collector. I also gave Wolf the competitive trait, and it looks like she also has a bad competitive spirit, so that's not great. She's also outgoing. He's so cute. I think what we'll do right now, since they're all playing archery, I'm gonna have her stop because I don't want her to get exhausted. Let's check out her needs. Her needs are pretty good right now. Oh, self-discovery. That's from her perfectionist trait. Glad that she's enjoying that. Alright, let's see if Wolf will come out here with us really quick. Because I'll have them cloud gaze together. Could we list this on Plopsy? Because y'all already know, if y'all have seen my last Vanilla LP episode, the whole debacle about the origami being in there. I did that way before I even got this expansion pack. I'm gonna have her listed on Plopsy just so she can make some moolah off of it. And then I'm gonna have her mama ask her, does she want to do some cloud gazing together? I think that would be really sweet. Where will I find that at? I think it's under Deep Thoughts. Yes, ask to cloud gaze. In the meantime, I'm gonna have Tiger head on over to the playground. There's a little playground that's like right over yonder. Can y'all see it? I could probably even, yeah, let's go here. And there should be some children there his age that he can talk to. And then I think this would be a good time as well to try to bring Huey to life. You know, if we did that in front of our family, they would probably think we're crazy. So we don't really want to do that. But also, I'm curious to see if, like, is it just our child that can see our imaginary friend, or can other children also see the imaginary friends? Do you know what I mean? And then I've also thought about this too. If you have a child, like let's say you have two different households, right? Each have perhaps the same Imagine Me doll. Do you know what I mean? If they change the doll to, if they change the doll to a human, are they gonna look the same? Wouldn't it be the same exact sim? So then you'd have like duplicate sims, right? Has anyone thought about that? I'm sure someone has already done that, and it probably has proven to be a different sim every time. Looks like he is exploring this tunnel. I'm so excited about these playgrounds, y'all. I have so many ideas about like making playgrounds and parks with these. I'm really happy about this. And they're modular, so they come in like these pieces, like puzzle pieces that you can put together. Let's go ahead and turn him into an imaginary friend. It says, are you sure? Turn into imaginary friend. Imagine Me dolls can only be turned into an imaginary friend once, and the name and personality can't be changed after you create an imaginary friend with it. If you haven't yet, now is a good time to rename or change the personality of the Imagine Me doll. Let me actually give him a last name, because in the future, if we change him into a sim, then I want to make sure he at least has like a surname. So I've changed his name to Huey Goof. I don't know. And I'm keeping his personality, which is goofball. Tiger is also has a goofball trait, so I think they'll get along really, really well. So yeah, we'll go ahead and turn the doll into a imaginary friend. Here he goes. Oh, that's so exciting. Yay! Oh, who is this? Hello from the other side. Hello from the other side. Sorry. Okay. You don't know me, so this might sound weird, but You're going to inherit from me, kid. What? Why, you might ask? Let's just say it's better for both of us if you don't ask questions. The money needs to go somewhere, and quick. I heard through the grapevine that you were a good, upstanding sim, so you're about to inherit a chunk of my hard-earned simoleons, she said in italics. Listen, buddy, part of life is planning for your death. You should write up a will when you're ready to choose who's going to inherit your simoleons, your heirlooms, and your kids. I did mine on the computer, but you can call an inheritance lawyer to help write you one too, if you want. Just make good choices in life, kid. I sure didn't. Oh gosh, I'm gonna say free money. Yes, please. I mean, she's a ghost, so what could... That's amazing. We just got I mean, they were already bankrolled. Ooh. Oh Lord, let me just do a little... We're gonna change that to... I did just get the Life and Death expansion pack. I've not had it this whole time. So you'll probably see pop-ups like that. And I will probably react in surprise because I've not experienced it. Look at him. He is so adorable. I love him. I actually prefer the crafty kid one, but like I said, I felt like this one would go with Tiger's personality a little bit better. And he just looks like a giant Muppet to me. Look at him. Look at those legs. Look at those legs. He looks like he's a McDonald's character. We did get a sentiment with Huey. It says, sometimes the best friends are the friends we created with our imagination along the way. I love that. You know, growing up, I actually had like 3 imaginary friends. And I'm not gonna go too deep into that because I'm sure you're all gonna be like, oh my gosh, we don't care, girl. But I was like an only child for a very long time. So I had dolls and I had imaginary friends that I had to talk to, okay? We also have a formative moments tip from our imaginary friend. It says, I heard that nobody has ever actually explored the whole ocean. Who do you think will do it first? Or maybe it's too big. Tiger didn't know nobody had ever explored the whole ocean until just now when Huey Goof told him. Now Tiger wants to be the first person to explore the whole ocean. That'd be awesome. The Explore the Ocean challenge has been added as a suggested challenge in the aspiration panel. Okay, and then we also have something that says let's play. It says, oh, let's play with puppets. Oh, okay. I think he's asking to like do something with Tiger, which is interesting. Can you perform a puppet show for me? I bet your play will be so amazing. Give it a try. We just need a puppet theater. Oh, I love that so much. Can we let's just play on the playground with Huey Goof really quick, because I wanna check out our lads' formative moments. You know, I've said this before too, that I really wished we had like things to work towards as child sims, and now I feel like this is sort of that want answered, so I'm really excited about that. Is he gonna play with us, or is he just gonna stand there? Oh, he's so cute. He also kind of looks like little Annie, you know, Orphan Annie. So it looks like we have suggested challenges. Okay, so here's that Explore the Ocean challenge, but then here's a have a best friend imaginary friend. All right, that doesn't sound like that makes sense, but okay. It says Tiger thinks it would be amazing and magical to have a BFIF, a best friend imaginary friend, all his own. He is ready for some hard work because making friends can be hard and imaginary land is very far away after all. Okay, well, I think this is a more attainable challenge to do. Not that I don't want him to pursue his little pixel dreams. I do. But oh, there's a child here. Let's do a funny intro to her because we are a goofball. She might could be our friend. And we're even sliding down the slide together. Are you kidding me? Say hey to her. What? No, don't chat with Huey Goof. Chat with this girl. What's her name? Eris? Chat with Eris, please. Look, let's actually tell Huey Goof to this will send the imaginary friend back. Okay, yeah, temporarily. The imaginary friend will return when summoned or when Tiger needs his friend the most. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, let's send him back to imaginary land. And can he not do it here? Send back to imaginary land. Huh? Well then, oh, feeling forlorn. No one likes me. No one will ever like me. Why bother with anything anymore? Actually, this is true. This was a hard pill for me to swallow growing up, is that, you know, not everybody's gonna like you. And that's okay, because you may be the sweetest peach on the tree, but not everybody likes peaches. So I don't know what I would even say. I would probably say I'll always love you, because that's the truth. Let's go here. Can we go here? And will Huey follow us? Maybe if Huey follows us. Can we reset Huey? I'm afraid if I reset Huey, then it might do some damage. But anyway, and now Eris is gone. She's leaving. She's going home. Dang, she's running fast. Is that just me? Oh my gosh. Huey is freaking out over here. Do y'all see this? He's bugging out. He's bugging out on the playground. All right, my man. Let me see if I can help this man or this kid, whatever. Alright, I was able to get Huey Goof to go back to imaginary land, but it does look like Aaron has showed up on the playground, which Aaron is actually Eris, who just ran like Flash away from us. So I'm gonna see if Tiger can be friends with her. Yeah, let's see if they can. Okay, what does this say? Looks like we got another formative moment notification. It says, I've got a whole 100 simoleons, so I'm the richest kid on the block. Okay. It's pretty cool that Aaron has 100 simoleons, but Tiger thinks he can do better. Maybe even start a little business, just like a grown-up business sim. The Be Entrepreneurial Challenge has been added as they suggested. Okay, no, I kind of wish, I'm already seeing an issue, at least an issue for me that I'm not gonna like, and that is, I think there needs to be like a cap off of how many you get of those, as far as like the suggestions of formative moments. I'm gonna have him play hide and go seek with Aaron. Yeah, just with Aaron. It doesn't look like we are compatible with her. If you can't laugh at yourself, then who can you laugh at? Okay, that's a sentiment that we got with them. Let's check that out. Oh my gosh, okay. I did remember seeing that we do have specific sentiments for the childhood stage, which I think is amazing. So it looks like Tiger's sentiments about Aaron is, it's just a prank though. It's just a prank though. Tiger thinks Aaron is so much fun to prank. Her reaction was absolutely priceless. And then Aaron's sentiments about Tiger was happy to be in on the joke. That was a funny prank Tiger played, but for some reason, after thinking about it for a while, Aaron doesn't feel like laughing very much anymore. Oh. I do see that they look like they're two different colors. Is that just me? Yeah, I hate that, I do hate that we played a joke on her and she does not like it, because, yeah. It says it's time for hide and seek. Tiger will be the seeker. To pause this game of hide and seek, select Tiger and choose pause looking for hiding sims. Then once ready, select resume looking for hiding sims to launch the game. I think I understand how to do this. Is she hiding? Because she's not doing a good job. Is she gonna go to the bathroom and do that? Like hide or something? Oh yeah, I think she is. There we go. Okay. So then I guess we could let our lad try to discover her on his own. Or we could just click on wherever we saw her go, I would assume. Oh, and he's getting tired. Let me just adjust that for him a little bit. So yeah, I kind of want to see. Hello? Girl, there are kids around here. Could you please put on your clothes? What the heck? Who is this again? Is this, yeah, Katrina? Girl, let's look for the hiding sim over here, because it is getting pretty late. I also want to see if Aaron would be interested in playing rock, paper, scissors. But what I was saying is I feel like there should be a cap off of maybe 2 at a time, because otherwise it's just going to get overwhelming. Fortunately, you can delete these off. So I think what I'll do is delete this one for the entrepreneurial and be a star. No, I'm gonna delete that one, and I'm gonna keep this one because I like that one. And I don't think I've actually read these. I apologize if I'm all over the place. You'll have to excuse me. This is kind of my first time, you know, dipping into this. Like I only dabbled in it, but now we're fully dipping in it. You know what I mean? It looks like it has milestones within the formative moments. So it says, my imaginary friend is the best. I want us to become BFFs. So obviously we would need to achieve BFF status with our imaginary friend. Then it says I should do a bunch of things with my imaginary friend. So yeah, I guess doing group activities with our imaginary friend will tick that off. Let me go ahead and have him store Huey Goof into our inventory. We'll say goodbye to Aaron for now. You don't need to know nothing about the afterlife, okay? He's got plenty of time still left. He is only like what, 10 years old. So we'll put Huey Goof into our inventory, and I kind of want to see if our buddy is around, because so like I read earlier, the story behind their neighborhood is that this was a gold mining town, and I noticed around some of the area is like it looks like there are remnants of like old mining carts and things like that. Like I saw one, here it is. It's really cute. I love these details. But you see there's an old mining cart and a rail track, like a track right here, which I think is really interesting. But on this side of the world, and look, we've got some folks kayaking around down here. This is the mine. Yeah, he's here. But unfortunately, I've noticed that play collectible against Fernando. Who's Fernando? What? We all see this, right? This is not... What? I thought this was Buddy Scoop. Who is Fernando? This sense is not making any sense, okay? This is Buddy Scoop. Buddy Scoop. But this says, what? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. Not us seeing the plum bird already. This is that plum bird. It's so scary. It's so scary. Oh, I don't think I like it at all. Everybody talking about the Imagine Me dolls, but nobody's talking about this thing. Why does it look like this?
Shady balloon. Yes.
The eyes blink. It's not a suit, y'all. It is not a suit. It is a whole bird. It's a whole big bird. I don't know who Fernando is, and I'm kind of scared to make friends with him because he looks exactly like Buddy Scoop, so I think we'll just leave this alone. This is strange. Okay. Let's say goodbye to Erin so that we're just not leaving her, you know, alone. Formative moments. No. Actually, let's get to know. Hello? Adult, please. Get out of our playground. Are you crazy? Our parents told us not to talk to strangers. Let's go on home, Tiger, okay? Let's go on home, buddy. I was gonna have him play with Aaron as far as, like, you know, rock, paper, scissors go, but the adult being at the playground is kind of throwing me off kilter. So it does look like we were able to complete the achieve level 4 of the social skill, which is fabulous. And we do now officially have one of 3 friends we now have 1 out of 3 friends that we need to have marked. I wonder though if, well, no, it's for children. I was gonna say, would our parents count? But no, it is specifically for the kids, so that's fine. But I wonder if we can play rock, paper, scissors with, like, our sibling, because she should be able, right, to play that with him. Let's see. Maybe we could challenge him. Complain about director? She must have watched a film recently. Let's see. I don't even know where we would find that. Teach about acting, interest, small talk. Let me see how you would initiate a rock, paper, scissors game. Find any sim and play rock, paper, scissors with them. It may take a few tries, but cool kids never give up, right? Okay, that didn't help us. Find the collector kid. Okay. Well, that's alright. I mean, it looks like I'm scared to talk to Fernando versus Buddy, because that literally looked like... Why is our house in shambles though? Like, for real. This is confusing for me. Throw away. Oh, we don't have a trash can. We don't have a trash can. 1 second. Alright guys, so it is the next morning, and I was actually able to figure out how you do the rock, paper, scissors interaction with another sim. It's actually under the friendly interaction, and I had Tiger try to do this with his dad, but he kept losing, so I guess he just doesn't have that skill up yet. So I'm gonna attempt to do this with his sister Wolf and see if we could perhaps beat her in a game of rock, paper, scissors. So I'm gonna go ahead and wake him up. Rain is also making breakfast for everyone right now. They're having pancakes today. And I also had Bear go ahead and get the coffee on boil so that we can get some coffee brewed for the adults. They definitely need some, I'm sure. I also picked Tiger's, like, rock, paper, scissors preference to be rock. So he should always, select rock whenever he plays this game. It looks like we got a sentiment game with our sister. It says, I'm glad you don't think my llama jokes are getting old. I feel like you just get me. That's cute. I hope he wins. Oh, yes, he did. That's excellent. Alright, and now we just have to do that 4 more times. Let me also have her, because she does have a competitive trait, I want to see if I can get her, to reflect on bad competitive spirit. I want her and her mom to work on that. I don't want them to, get upset whenever they don't win at something. Oh, we got a pop-up regarding the competitive trait. It says, taking it personally. Wolf's competitive spirit is bad. It means she'll likely rage about loss after losing and over-celebrate a win over her victory. It looks like this is just the same information we got regarding Rain's competitive spirit, but hopefully this will help her not not have that. It says salty defeat from raging after a loss. Oof. This wasn't supposed to happen. This shouldn't have happened. This will not happen again. Okay, girl. Is there any other interaction we can do to kind of help mitigate her, contain rage about the loss? Because it's going to be alright, girl. It's just rock, paper, scissors, I promise. It's not the end of the world, okay? What? Who stinks? Okay, did that do anything? Holding it together from containing a rage after loss. Yes, this is fine. Pff, me angry about losing? Ha! Alright, girl, we can see that you are a little angry. But you know what? Why don't you come get you some hot cocoa? I think that would make you feel better. That would make me feel better, honestly. I'll have Wolf grab her a cup of coffee, or I'm sorry, hot cocoa. And I did actually have Baby Tiger make a little club featuring Aaron and Eris. So I think what we'll do now is I'm going to have him clean up this really quick just so that it helps with his responsibility traits as a child. But I kind of want him to go back to the playground, or maybe meet up with Aaron and Eris at another playground and just get to know each other a little bit better. Because I think it's only counting Aaron as a friend, because we do have a higher relationship meter with Aaron. So yeah, hopefully we can. Oh my gosh. Not all of these formative suggestions. I don't even recall grabbing any of these. See, this is what I'm saying. I don't really like that there's like a lot that keeps popping up. I kind of feel like maybe if they do it 2 at a time and you complete them as you go, that would be better. We still have some things that we need to complete for our formative moments. And oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I did actually have the Forrest purchase a puppet box, like a puppet theater box. And I set it outside. I know their house is starting to get a little junky, but it's alright. It's gonna be okay. I figured he could probably do a puppet show with his friend, his imaginary friend. So since he is, I think, all of his needs are pretty good, I'm gonna have him come out here. Can we put him? Yeah, we can. Let's go ahead and go out here and we'll do a little puppet show for Huey Goof, and hopefully he'll enjoy it, and maybe he'll remember that he was the one that suggested we get this. Tiger perform a puppet show for Huey Goof, since he was the one that suggested the idea. And I kind of want to see, I think we did gain some, yeah, we did reach level 5 of the social skill, which is awesome. I love that. But we did get another formative moment tip from Huey Goof. It says everyone listens to politicians. They get to talk, make big decisions, and help people. Plus, they always wear those cool fancy clothes. This sounds like something Tiger would enjoy. Maybe someday he could be the one making things better for everyone. Yeah, I think I'm going to skip on that one. I'm not political, so I don't think any of my Sims would be. It says one game. It says, why did the invisible kid not get a trophy? Because he couldn't see himself winning? Ha. But seriously, great job, friend. So did, let me clear these really quick because I feel like I'm getting a lot of them. Did he win? Did he win? It says we got a moodlet that is rock, paper, scissors, victory. Awesome. It says Tiger proved to be a true master of strategy, or maybe luck, by winning an epic match of rock, paper, scissors. Okay, so let's check out our progress on our aspiration. Yeah, it does look like we've won so far 2 out of the 5 games that we were supposed to. Also, let me check out again our formative moments. Yeah, I'm not interested. I'm fine with keeping the Ocean Explorer one on here, and it does look like we were able to tick off the I should do a bunch of things with my imaginary friend. This next one says my imaginary friend is the best. I want us to become BFFs. When I look at our relationships with Huey Goof, we're just at friend status. So I wonder if we can change that relationship ourselves. Our sentiments with Huey is fictitious friend. It says Tiger can't believe he created Huey Goof with the power of his mind. And then adding to the friend group, it says Huey Goof seems really cool. And hey, when it comes to friends, the more the merrier. Absolutely. And then we have what a goofball. Huey Goof thinks Tiger is the funniest sim ever. I love this. But I have actually thought about this while I was playing with the puppet stuff. Can our imaginary friends grow to hate us? I know that sounds really silly because it's like, well, why would you want them to hate you? But I feel like them having some sort of almost more than just a sentient thing where it's like, I don't know, they kind of can make up their own mind about you as do you know what I mean? Because what if somebody gifted a good kid the evil imaginary friend doll, right? And so because the kid is naturally good and the doll is naturally evil, wouldn't they not like each other? I don't know. We could do a couple of interactions too with them that involves imagination, and it says gain a positive vibe through friendship and imagination based off the imaginary friend's personality. So this is an imaginary boost. I want to see what it does, what that interaction is. And then once we finish up here, we'll head back over to Buddy Scoops because I kind of want to see if the real Buddy Scoop is over there. Oh, that's cute. Power of imagination. Well, that's amazing. Our imagination and friendship combined gave you a boost of positive energy. Do you feel it? I wonder if we make our friendship even stronger, would the boost be that much more powerful? Let's give it a try. Okay, so then I guess that's trying to prompt us to become best friends. So would that be in a relationship? Friendly maybe? Deep thoughts, activities. I don't know. I don't know what that would be under. Because unfortunately, it doesn't have anything for us to become best friends yet. But I do wonder if we made a friendship bracelet, would that then, do you know what I mean? Perhaps make us best friends. It just says to interact with Tiger's Imagine Me doll to summon the imaginary friend, then socialize with them to build up the friendship. So this works like any other any other relationship with a sim. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and send Huey Goof back to Imaginary Land since we've got to hang out with him for a little bit this morning. I think I'm also going to add our sister to our club. I know that sounds a little strange, but there is a reason for me doing this. I think I am going to have them kind of go off and do some exploring. So before we go back over to Buddy Scoops, I'm going to purchase like some lunch bags and things so that they have basically a way to eat if they get hungry. So yeah, I'll catch you later at Buddy Scoops. We made it over to Buddy Scoops, and I was literally going to dig in the log, and he came over here and did it before I could. But this is actually Buddy Scoop, because y'all remember it was Fernando who was here last night, which was kind of throwing me off. I don't know, maybe if you toggle over Buddy's little for sale stand, it says his hours are 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Sunday. And so I wonder if at a certain time the NPC changes out. Do you know what I mean? Similar to how vendors work, like food stall vendors, but maybe Buddy's like appearance is almost the same as like a costume. That sounds weird to say because he's obviously not in a costume. But it saves like his genetics, so then it's a different sim. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna play for a collectible against him. I didn't even see what all he had in his inventory. It says, hey there, I'm on the lookout for all things science and nature. I'll buy cool stuff like frogs, space prints, crystals, fossils, plants, and fish. Okay. Collectible to win. Okay. We should take our sister's frog that I had her find. Okay, yeah, it looks like we were able to tick off the 1 out of 5. Can we do that again? I think what we should do too is like just go around the world and try to collect things and maybe give it to a wand? A natural wand? Oh my gosh. This kid's got everything. Okay. Are we winning or are we losing? Tough luck from... Okay, failing to win collectibles. Tiger feels down after failing to win that sweet collectible. Okay, well that's alright. We didn't really need a wand. We didn't need that, but we've at least got that down. Okay, so I think what I'll do now... Let's look for frogs. Wait, did he give us something? Tiger won a sought after collectible from missing... Wait, hold on. Tiger won a sought after collectible missing from one of his collections. Okay. Natural wand. Okay, so what? I thought we lost. I could have sworn we lost. Oh, you know what? That was probably from the first game we did. So can we give him this frog? Trade for a new collectible, ask about collections. I kind of want to, let's trade for a new collectible. I don't want Tiger to have a wand. Oh, he has to use the restroom too. Oh. Okay, yeah. Let's trade the natural wand because we don't need that in our life. What did he give us in return? I kind of wish the packaging was a little different for this interaction. That's very nitpicky to say, but still. So what did we get? Another natural wand. Alright, we'll just sell it. Good job, Tiger. You made 80 simoleons. I'm going to have him go home really quick, though. We were able to see Buddy again, which is good. As well as get some stuff down for our... I think there's a cooldown period, because I noticed that I couldn't select it again to try to play him for more collectibles. So you could probably only do it 2 times a day. But what I'll do is we'll head back to the house, let him use the restroom, and then we'll get his little club together and head over to a different neighborhood. We are over in the Jellyfish Junction neighborhood, and okay, hold on really quick. Let me show you this house because this house is so pretty. It's already owned, so it's not like I could have moved in. There's already a family that lives here. Don't know who made this house, but they did an excellent job. It's like a mid-century modern style home. It looks so great in the inside. There's not really like a community place other than a retreat that you could just like pop in if you wanted to visit this neighborhood. But yeah, I'm digging this house. It looks really good. Look at that. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. It's a grandparent and their grandchild that reside here, and if I remember correctly from like, I think it was the live stream that they did, I think this kid is kind of a loner and doesn't have any friends other than their Imagine Me doll. So I think this would be really like a really good opportunity to try to see if they wanted to join our, we're going to talk about imaginary friends, join our club. His name's Dougie Perry. Maybe if we tell him about our imaginary friend, he would be more apt to be like receptive. It's getting so cloudy and dark. Also talk about school with them too. And then I'll go ahead and queue up an interaction to invite to our club. Invite to Tiger's pals. That way he's not alone. And he can bring his little friend, his imaginary friend, whenever he... What? No, I don't... Did y'all see that? He said, no, I don't think that Tiger's pals is for me. Okay, well, I'm a bit offended, but that's alright. To each his own. Let's, I'm gonna go ahead and have him come play. Let's, play on the playground with Aaron, Eris. I mean, since we are here, we might as well see if Dougie wants to play with us. I mean, if he don't, he don't. In the meantime, since there are some butterflies here, I'm gonna have, I'm sorry, moths, not butterflies. I'm gonna go ahead and have Wolf come and catch this. It's the Goliath silk moth. Wait, there's several of them. Oh wait, it's just the same one. So yeah, we can go ahead and collect those as well. I don't want to like, I want to give attention to each of theirs, so I hate that I'm kind of going back and forth, but it is what it is. Okay, nice, good job. Also, for some reason, I noticed on this aspiration that it said we caught like 2 butterflies at the time. We did not. We've only caught 2 actually, now that we were catching these ones, these moths. Wait, what are we doing? No, we're supposed to go play on the playground. I mean, I know it's like late, but still, let's play on the playground with, we'll just do Aaron and Eris. Maybe Dougie is the one that wasn't feeling it, so that's fine. I also love this like bird here. It's so cute. Are these called kiwis? Is that what that's called? I'm sorry if that's not the right the right name for them. Alright, well let me have him catch the moths over here, just so that he can have something to trade. Also, I noticed these like particles that kind of float in the air, not the lightning bugs, I know what those are, but the white ones. They're so nice. They add like a level of like an ambient sort of thing to the environment. I wish we had more things like that in the worlds, like in base game worlds and such. I like it a lot. I kind of thought we already had a gathering going, but maybe we didn't. Let's play on the playground. Oh, is he already going? Yeah. It is getting super dark. Like we can't even see anything. There needs to be a little bit more. Maybe these lights will come on in a second. No, yes, maybe.
Amigos, Twibs Cloggy. Oh, no me. Lie.
I had Rain purchase a Dr. June's weather machine, so hopefully we can change the weather. I took out a couple of my scripted mods, the UI cheats being one of them, as well as Wonderful Whims, because I was noticing there was some lag going on in my game, and I don't know if it's because of the pack or if it was just due to mods, so I'm gonna see if that will fix things. So yeah, this is the only way I can update the weather is using this machine. Let's see if we were able to. Oh no, so something's gone wrong. The weather was supposed to have clear skies, yeah, and she made it rain. So let's try it again one more time. See if maybe it'll work. I hope she doesn't get struck by lightning. Because it is thundering, so hopefully she doesn't get struck by lightning. Come on, girl. And she is tired. Let's cross our fingers and hope this works. It usually works if your sim has a high handiness skill. She does not, so her handiness skill is in fact non-existent. So yeah. I could get Bear to do it if she's unlucky. Okay, great. It says the weather controller has successfully changed the weather to be clear skies. That's excellent. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to have the family head over to do some kayaking because we've not done that yet. So I'm going to take Rain, Tiger, and Wolf. As y'all saw, I kind of worked through a couple of the milestones for the kids, and I was able to get Tiger to complete 4 rounds of rock, paper, scissors, and he won those, so that's really good. And I did have Wolf work some on hers. It is kind of hard for me not to bounce back and forth between the two of them because I just I don't want to neglect one and not have their stuff, you know. So we're gonna go to the Plumbird Park over in Wanderwood Wilds. I think this will be a really good place to do some kayaking as well as see the geyser. So we'll go and explore the Hot-Headed Geyser, I think is the name of that landmark. But if you guys are still with me, let me know so far what you're thinking of the pack. Don't know if I'm doing a good job at showcasing it, but I really am just playing through the gameplay aspects of it. I'm not necessarily worried about the build buy stuff or the clothing. I want to see the functionality of the game. And I have noticed that some things have felt a little stuttery, like there feels like there's some lagging, but again, I have to give a little grace because I know I did have mods in this particular save, so it could be related to mods, but we'll see. For a place for the family to go and do some kayaking, and this place is super beautiful. This is the I think much more touristy part in terms of like where all the action kind of is. I could be wrong, but I think because the geyser is in fact here, it just feels like this is like the place to be. So yeah, I think yeah, we should be able to do some kayaking here. So I'll have Dad come over and we will. Oh yeah, I forgot that water woohoo is now a thing. So we'll paddle here. We'll have them all paddle out here. And even Tiger has his own kayak as well. We'll have Wolf come too. I've forgotten that she did meet Nigel. Nigel is one of the hero sims that we've seen a lot of in the marketing for this. And oh my gosh, look how fast that child is going. Is that just me? This child looks a little possessed, actually. Wow, he's running so fast. Do you see this toddler? This is crazy. I don't know what it is, but it feels like the younger sims are moving very quickly. Is that just me? It's like their speed is increased. I don't know if Mom is gonna have a very good time, Mama Rain, because she is tired. I may cheat her needs up just so she can have a decent time with her family, because it's only 1 o'clock, like, you know, and now the weather is acting right as it should. And yeah, I'm excited to see them all have some fun kayaking together. Mama Rain is doing her kayaking thing, but y'all aren't gonna believe this. So I don't know if this was a me thing or what. Maybe I selected the same destination for both Wolf and her dad, but their kayaks are like glitched into each other, and I've tried to get them to put them into their inventory and they won't do anything. She can't even, I don't think, sit in here to try to, yeah, like move the items. And I've even tried to reset them too. Looks like they made it over to the geyser. I'm gonna have Bear come and bask in the geyser glory. What is going on? Okay, go ahead and bask in the geyser's glory. Love that for him. I also had little Tiger come and take a look at a fossil that's over here, but when I toggled over the fossil, it does look like it's a part of a quest, a Plumbird quest, which I am actually interested in checking that out. I guess it's a quest from the Plumbird itself. See? So we won't tamper with that. But I am gonna have I'm gonna have Wolf come and check out this boulder over here. But yeah, check out the geyser. It's beautiful. I love it. I said this in a comment before, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have thought the same thing, but this is going to be such an epic place to like do proposals. Do you know what I mean? If you have especially outdoorsy sims who, yeah, just love the outdoors, love camping, this will be a great place, I think, to do a proposal. Just saying. To do a proposal for sure. Did she do the boulder thing? Did she investigate it? Or is she just looking at it? Let's see what this moodlet says. It says, woe to the geyser blow. From watching the geyser blow, nature is exhilarating. Wolf feels jazzed up. What? And ready to do something, anything really. So was that a part of the boulder? Like what are we doing? It says, Wolf notices that this round boulder stands out amongst the other rocks. Upon closer inspection, Wolf determines that it almost looks like it's been, well, smacked a lot. Why does it smell especially sulfury too? Alright, girl. Oh. Is that thunder? It could be thunder. Or it could be the geyser. What am I talking about? It's probably the geyser. Let's bask. We'll have Mom bask in the geyser's glory as well. Why not? Should we investigate this again? Wolf notices that this round bowl. Okay. It's the same thing. It looks like. So nothing special, I guess, about the boulder. Because I kind of thought it was like a fossil. It looks like a giant dinosaur egg. Am I wrong for saying that? I like how this looks. It just looks so cool. Yeah, I like this. This is a really interesting spot. You know, I should oh, that makes me so nervous. Do y'all hear that sound? It's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have, oh my gosh. Y'all. Okay, I'm gonna have Rain and her husband take a photo. Oh, it says when I grow up, I want to be a ninja when I grow up. What do I need to do now to start getting ready for being a ninja when I'm grown up? That's a good question. Maybe start practicing your hiding? Alright, I'm gonna have Rain take a photo with Bear really quick. Hopefully they'll get the geyser in the background. That would be ideal. Oh my gosh, I think they might. No, they didn't. That's alright. That's okay. Let's take a flirty one. That's a nice photo. I love that. They're so cute. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. I definitely think I took some inspiration from, like, I guess Katniss Everdeen, but kind of also not Katniss Everdeen. I actually took some inspiration too from Bella Swan from Twilight when I was making her, because I was actually watching Twilight before I even started recording this video. It's fall, y'all, so I have some shows I like to watch in fall, and that is one of them. Anyway, I think we'll have the family go ahead and head back home, because I think that's all that's going to be happening. I can have her, like, take a selfie. Maybe she can get the photo of the geyser in the background as well. That would be really cute. There we go. Yes, girl. It's barely visible. It's barely visible, but that's alright. That's okay. We'll take just a couple and then we'll head back home. Y'all, I'm a little peeved. I'm not gonna lie. So the family has arrived back home, and when I opened up Wolf's aspiration panel, because I was going to have her maybe try to catch a couple more butterflies or moths, it literally has all of the work that I did unchecked. And you and I both know I've already checked off a lot of these things for her, especially, I mean, even the most obvious one being the habitat for the butterflies and the moths. I mean, she already literally has 2 of them inside of her habitat, as well as she has one in her inventory that she collected. So she should have, at the very least, 3 of the butterflies out of the 5 that she needs to collect checked off, as well as examining too, because I've had her examine these butterflies. She's also crafted these origami, these origami butterflies, and has placed them up for sale on Popsy, and they're still left as if nothing has been done with her progress. I'm a little frustrated right now, so I think what I'm gonna do, because I've been playing for well over an hour, I think I'm gonna have Tiger come to his let me have Dad fix this really quick. Let's repair that. I'm gonna have Tiger come to his bedroom and hang out a little bit with his buddy Huey Goof, because Huey Goof probably misses him. So wait a second, why is it not letting us turn him? Do we have to play with him first? I can't remember. It's not letting us turn him into a... what is going on? What is going on? Hello? He's not even showing up in our relationship panel. Wasn't he there before? Okay. This is strange. This is very strange. I don't know. It feels like something kind of got hard reset or something in this game. And now I'm getting frustrated, y'all. See, I guess it's better for y'all to watch folks play. I now understand. I understand it. It's so much better to watch other folks play in real time and stuff like that. The finished product, because I don't have any scripted mods in my game at this point now. I just have like custom content, which would not affect gameplay whatsoever. So her aspiration, I'll have to restart over. The relationship that we built with Huey Goof like literally doesn't exist apparently, because I don't even have an option anymore to turn him into. And surely, like, if you spend a few hours without talking to them, surely they don't revert back into like this stage. Like, this is crazy. And now my lad won't even move. He's dead frozen, y'all. This is what was happening before, which was why I took my mods out. Oh my gosh. Okay, he is glitched. So I think here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna call it a video. And I'm gonna go through just to make sure I've cleared everything out of my mods folder. And I think I'll try to work off screen on progressing in their aspiration again. And I'll put up a second video this week. Now, this is not a series, it's a mini series, just to remind you guys. So it's not something that I'm looking to complete the entirety of, but I do want to explore the majority of Gibby Point. But with the amount of time that they have either been lagging or frozen, or stuff is not being checked off, like with the aspiration, it's very irritating. Very, very irritating. So yeah, I'll do another video towards the end of the week for part 2 of the Adventure Awaits series. And hopefully I'll have made some progress with this family, and it will go a little smoothly. But anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll see you towards the end of the week with part 2 of my Adventure Awaits mini series. Y'all have a great day. Bye.